Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And on today's episode, we'll be discussing about culture, and specifically, what part of culture are we talking about exactly? We are talking about and we are talking about Nigerian Yoruba culture. Let me put it that way. That is our first episode of what we called culture. Nigerian culture is one of the richest culture in the whole world, and in the part of Africa as well. So firstly, what is culture itself? Culture can be described, how can we describe culture? Culture can be described as a group of people sharing same knowledge of language, religion, and cuisine, with their social habit as well. So that is how we can describe culture. Culture can be described as a group of people sharing same knowledge of religion, languages, cuisine, and their social habits. So that is how we can describe what we call culture in short. And secondly, I said earlier that I'm specifically talking this exploring the Nigerian Yoruba culture. Yeah, what is Nigerian culture itself? Nigerian culture can be described as a rich tapestry of traditional language and costume, from its vibrant music to its delicious cuisine. That is Nigerian culture. That is definition. That is how I can describe Nigerian culture. Yeah, it can be described as a rich tapestry of traditions, languages, and costumes, from its vibrant music to its delicious cuisines. Yeah, and what is Yoruba culture itself? But before we explore into the Yoruba culture itself, what are the tribes in Nigeria? We have a lot of tribes in Nigeria. If I'm not mistaken, we have up to 200 plus of tribes in Nigeria. But main there are main leading tribes in Nigeria, and we have only three leading tribes in Nigeria, which is Yoruba tribe, Igbo tribe, and Hausa tribe. These are the main leading tribes in Nigeria. But in this video, on today's episode, I would like to be exploring Yoruba tribe in a short. Yoruba tribe, yeah. So on today's episode, I would like to be exploring Yoruba tribe in a short. Yoruba tribe, yeah, because that is one of the most important tribe in Nigeria. So I have to talk first about their culture. What is Yoruba culture itself? Yoruba culture, how do we come up with Yoruba culture? Yoruba culture was shaped by Islamic and European influences, particularly during the transatlantic slave trade in Nigeria. And when we said transatlantic slave trade in Nigeria, because back then in 2000s, slave trades in Nigeria is one of the most abusive things that we have ever experienced, but I won't go much into that because that is not what I'm treating about today. That is not what I'm discussing about today. So this is where our culture comes from. Yeah, but Yoruba culture is one of the most valuable culture and the most richest culture in Nigeria, because when we talk about Yoruba culture, starting from their dresses, foods, music, and a lot different vibe from different cultures of Yoruba cultures. So it gives a different different vibe and different feelings. Well, we said Yoruba culture is particularly a rich culture that you can't just say this is what are they doing. You can't just say it that way. You can't just put it that way, like what is this, because no, it is one of the most proudest culture in Nigeria. Because yeah, I'm part of Yoruba. Yeah, I'm Yoruba. I'm a Yoruba man. So it is my culture. It is my tribe. So I'm proud of that. Anyway, so that's it. Yes, on today's episode, as I have said earlier, that we are exploring the Nigerian Yoruba culture. Yeah, firstly, I will be exploring the rich culture of Yoruba people. I will be exploring the rich culture of Yoruba people. So that is what I will be talking about first. Yes. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow, and don't forget to share and drop your thought as well. So follow me up. Let's begin the exploring. Yeah, where is Yoruba culture originated from? That is the first question. And the answer is the Yoruba culture originated in the southwestern Nigeria. Where is Nigeria? Well, Nigeria, specifically in the city of Ile-Ife, over 2,000 years ago. So, Nigerian Yoruba culture was the Yoruba kingdom of Nigerian culture is originated in the southwestern Nigeria, specifically in the city of Ile-Ife, over 2,000 years ago. So that is where Yoruba culture originated from. That is where the real culture of Yoruba people began. And since then, we have been practicing this culture over and over, over and over. Even though religions has come up to us, and different people practice different religion. So that's it. But that is our culture. We have to talk about it. We have to discuss about it. So because that is in the past and present. So because in the future as well, this video might be useful for some other people as well to know more about Nigerian culture, or different people throughout the whole world to know more about Nigerian culture, Nigerian Yoruba culture specifically. So the main origin of Yoruba culture is from Ile-Ife, over 2,000 years ago. So that is where Nigerian Yoruba culture was originated. Yeah, and uh, and according to the oral tradition of Yoruba people descend from Oduduwa, a legendary king who migrated from the ancient city of Mecca in Saudi Arabia, which means we Yoruba people are people that we are people of honor, because Mecca is one of the religious place in the whole world today, to perform dua and to talk to God as well. So our forefather Odudua was migrated, was descended ẹ má bínú ebo ń lé pọ̀, so ẹ̀wọ̀n bá manage ẹ̀ báwọn, descended from or migrated from Mecca, passed in the 2,000 years ago. So that is where we Yoruba people came from. That is where we came from. And after leaving Mecca, we migrated to southern Nigerian, to southwestern Nigerian, and we from that we begin the first city to build is Ile-Ife in southwestern Nigeria. That is where Nigerian Yoruba culture started from. That is where Nigerian culture began. That is where our culture started from. So when we talk about as you can see in this video, this is the visual picture of the Yoruba Nigerian map, showing the Ile-Ife map as well, and the ancient Yoruba architecture in Nigeria. So these are the visuals showing in the screen, as you can see. So now we begin. Yoruba culture was shaped by Islamic and European influences, particularly during the transatlantic slave trade. Yoruba culture was shaped. Where did Yoruba culture shaped from? We shaped from Islamic and European influences. particularly during the transatlantic slave trade in Nigeria back then. So that is where we shaped ourselves from. Like when we said shape, we pattern ourselves that this is our own tribe, this is who we are, and this is where we came from, So that is it. And despite the external influences, the Yoruba people maintain their unique cultural identity and traditions. Despite all these influences of European people, and uh, uh, we we maintain our unique cultural identity and traditions. So you can see this is the visual of our Yoruba Yoruba identity, our identity. And what is our identity? Our first identity of every culture in the world is their dress, their clothing, their way of dress, and their languages. That those are the symbols of every culture in the world. Their religion, what they practice, uh, their dress, the way they dress, the way we dress, is one of the most specialized symbols that describe who we are, where we came from, and the exact people we are. So that is it. As you can see in the screen, this is the visual of Yoruba dress, Nigerian dress. So before we go into this Yoruba dress, let me show you a little video of Yoruba people celebrating their culture. One of the Yoruba culture celebrating. Yeah, so this is a little history about Nigerian Yoruba culture that I can actually talk about today, because of so I would like to short it here, and I would like to say this is a little history that I can actually gather for this episode. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to share. And in the next episode, I'll be talking about Nigerian Yoruba dress. I would like to be expanding on Nigerian Yoruba dress as well. So that is my next topic for the next episode. So don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to follow me up, and don't forget to like, share, and comment as well. Thanks for watching, and thanks for sparing your time to watch as well. I really appreciate that. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.